What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. Before we get started, please like, comment, subscribe, and all that good jazz. This is gonna be an interesting video, man. I was having a conversation with my mom the other day, right? And I think we were discussing women pretty much, and my cousin recently had a birthday. Team Pisces in the building. My birthday is next month. So yeah, it was just interesting, man, because I'm like, I wish I would have started recording sooner, man, because she was just dropping gems, and I'm just like, man, she's exposing so much. And what I've noticed is, man, ever since I've pretty much told her that I discovered this space, man, and that I understand women better, man, she's been a little bit more forthcoming, man. So I don't want to hold on. I don't want to hold up, man. I'm going to go ahead and get to it, man. All right. So check this out.
But it's like every generation that comes up, it's always a group of them that want to revert back to that. And I'm thinking, why? Why? It's hard enough being black. But I thought myself, you could go a lot further if you're intelligent, act like you have some sense. Now, when we together, we can use slang and we can have a good time and stuff. But black people are chameleons. And you know, when you out in the world, you have to put on that different act. We can't be black 24/7. When you out in the world, you gotta check your surroundings. Now, how am I gonna act in this surrounding? And I'm thinking to myself, and then she on Facebook and she putting all this shit out there. Do you know how many people look at Facebook? How employers look at, and they tell people that all the time, be careful what you put out there because employers are checking that. They tell you on the news. I thought, they ain't lying.
Well, yeah, think about, I done heard so many stories of girls that got OnlyFans that get fired because somebody that they work with them found out, or recently a teacher got fired because somebody found out that she did that she was doing adult films for a living.
And really,
yeah, so that was like a story recently that I discovered about a female. She was a teacher by day, and she did adult films at night. Like, completely zoned me out, and I was just like, what? Like, are you serious? And she's like teaching like at a private school. Like, I was just like, what the hell is going on? You know what I mean? And then there was another story about a woman that was a policeman who had an OnlyFans. Somebody on the force found out, reported it. She got fired. Then I heard something. There was another story about a woman that was like a part of the parent-teacher conference, or I don't know. You know, like one of those parent-teacher. You know, one of those parents that are really involved with the school and stuff. She had an OnlyFans, so they wouldn't let her watch over other people's kids anymore. And it's crazy, man. Like, it's what that is doing to people's other everyday 9-to-5 professions, and these women do not like it, bro. But it's like, y'all understand what stigma that come with, man. It's like they really. It's just funny, man, how women, when it just go to show you, women really do live in a completely different reality than our reality, what reality really is, because they think that should be okay, but it's really, I don't think that'll ever be the case, no matter how sexually liberated the world will be, because at the end of the day, men are territorial by nature. Like, we don't want our women being accessible like that. So I don't know why women expect men to change like that. Essentially, what you're doing is pretty much asking men not to be men. That's why I find it funny when women always complain about men aren't men anymore. I'm like, yeah, because anything that is masculine, y'all shame it if it if it means suppressing y'all in any way, especially sexually. Let's keep it moving.
No, I don't want a woman like that teaching my child.
Exactly. But for some reason you got because you got the left trying to be all progressive, and they're trying to push this propaganda to make it seem like it's okay, when in reality it's like it's really not, and you can't force that on other people when, I mean, like, that should be up to them to decide. Like, those are their children.
Well, my thing is, it's like when they find out doctors are really drug dealers. Like, they writing prescriptions for all these drugs that people shouldn't be taking. You know, if you writing drugs and like for Vicodin, and they check and see you writing a lot of prescriptions for Vicodin, you are a drug dealer. Because everybody shouldn't be on Vicodin, and you should only be on there for a certain reason. And then when these doctors are sitting up there on the news and they looking stupid, I'm thinking, you do know they keep track of how many prescriptions are written in your name, dumbass. I'm like, really? All the shit that can be checked nowadays, y'all think y'all can get away with stuff? That just floors me. That's just like when they find out teachers messing with students. And Jerome, I can tell you, when me and my girlfriends that I've been friends with 60 years, when we get together, we can tell you stories of when we were in elementary school and this girl named Norma Jean. We're kids then, but we noticed something ain't right because Norma Jean is well developed, and our gym teacher, Mr. Turco, paid a lot of attention to her. And you know, when you're kids, you kind of suspicious, but you don't know how to voice that. Well, as we got older, we know exactly what that was. So it ain't, you know, it's just that he never got reported on stuff. And I don't know if by the time we was out of elementary school, you know, you don't hear about your teachers and stuff. We're over at Bloom. But, you know, that was going on back then. I mean, because when I say Norma Jean was developed, oh my God. She made us, I was in the 7th grade. I remember starting the 7th grade. And I looked like a little kid. And Mama put lip gloss on me the first day, so I would look a little older. That it helped, because I looked like a kid. Norma Jean, we was in the 5th or 6th grade. She looked like a grown woman. And really, I seen Norma Jean years later. The year that Mama got sick, 2005, was the last time I seen Norma Jean. And we was at Mama's house playing cards, and she walked past the door. And she seen Dee Dee, and she was like, Dee Dee? And she stepped back. And Dee Dee's like, Norma Jean. And when she looked at me, she said, Beverly? And I said, hey, Norma Jean, how you doing? I'm okay. I'm thinking, no, you not. We're the same age. No, you not.
Alright, so she's talking about an old friend of hers, somebody she went to school with. Now, my mom is, let's see, I gotta do the math in my head. My mom's 67. Yeah, so my mom is 67. So the reason why I wanted to stop this here is just to make a point that, you know what I mean, even though, like, you know, obviously what this teacher doing, what she's returning, that ain't cool. But it's the fact that she was getting attention at such a young age because she was so well developed. And then when my mom sees her years later, she don't look like she's doing well at all. Because, and this is just a theory, a little bit of logic, but I think what happened is she was one of those women that was very attractive, got a lot of attention from boys at a very young age. Therefore, her development stopped when she realized how much attention she was getting from boys because she was so well developed. And then years later, she don't look like she's doing so well because she's probably spent all those years pretty much using her looks to get by. instead of becoming the best version of herself, so that way she probably could have been paired off with somebody not looking a hot mess like my mom is explaining. So I just wanted to point that out. I'm like, because I even found that part of I even found that part of the conversation intriguing, because I'm like, well, based on what you're saying, it doesn't surprise me, because like you said, she was well developed in the 7th grade. Yeah, because I'm like, I know girls. I'm friends with on Facebook. I'm like, they had grown woman-looking bodies in the 7th and 8th grade. You know what I mean? Most of them, for the most part, are single moms now. Like, who knew?
I told Mama, I said, Mama, you remember Norma Jean I went to elementary school with? Mama looking at her like, you didn't go to elementary school with this old ass woman? And I'm thinking, I've been about 48, 49. She looked a hot mess. And I'm thinking Norma Jean probably always had men paying attention to her all through late elementary, high school. I thought to myself, and she probably got into drugs. She looked a hot mess, Jerome. And even now, because really I think about Taisha. You got 2 kids. Okay, Jerome, Taisha's 35. She turned 35 in September.
Alright, now this is my cousin that she's talking about on my dad's side of the family. 35, yeah, Ty, yeah, she's a year younger than me, so I'm like, check this out. Yeah, this my flesh and blood, bro. Like, this is my family, bro.
You have spent your life messing with this nigga that really, really don't mean you no good, because he ain't straightened his damn life up. And you got these 2 kids. He ain't gonna never, ever, ever be your husband. And he still got 3 other kids besides your 2. He had 3 when you met him. I wouldn't have had no babies then, because you already got 3 kids out here and you ain't doing for them. No, sweetie, we ain't having no children. And then when she got pregnant with the 2nd baby, Eleanor asked her, why did you get pregnant again? Because I wanted my kids to have the same daddy.
Yeah, I remember you telling me
that. You college educated. Did you think about that answer? Well, since she didn't, Eleanor said what she wanted to say. She said, well, now they both got no good daddies. Eleanor didn't bite her tongue. She was like, well, now they both got no good daddies. And I'm thinking, and when you see Taisha on Facebook, do you ever see that? Once in a while, you'll see a picture of him.
I was gonna say, like, I'll never be seen. See, I'm like, and that's what I mean. That's how I know deep down, for real, she low key embarrassed, because I never see pictures of this dude on there.
And when her girlfriends from Wright State come to town, oh no!
Like, I bet you he just, she made sure he gone.
And they be out partying and have a good time, but all of these girls got college degrees, and they ain't gonna be bothered with him. I thought, because every time we would see him, Jerome, he smoked so much weed. He's dark skinned, but his skin is gray. Because I remember that one time we was like, that nigga need to be ran through a car wash. I'm thinking,
Hey, bruh. Hey, Auntie crazy, bruh. She said that man need to be run through. Oh my God, bruh. I'm still weak off of that, bruh. That was funny as hell. I don't care what anybody say, bruh. Auntie crazy, bruh.
Most dark-skinned people, their skin is nice because they use lotion and stuff. His skin was gray. I'm thinking that's a lot of dark-skinned people in my family, and their skin is nice. What is up with you? But you're right. Everything is low-key about him. You think I'm going to spend the rest of my life with a nigga low-key? I'm thinking, no. And her and Diamond are close. But you see, Keita ain't close to Diamond.
Yeah.
Because Keita feels like Diamond went away and left them. I'm like, she in Tennessee. She didn't go to the moon. But she went down there, she got college educated, she met a guy, he married her, they got 2 kids now. See, you left me. Well, you got 3 kids. All of them got the same daddy. Why ain't y'all married?
Right.
And Janine said, you see how she put on Facebook, like, I'm at so-and-so's wedding and I'm so happy for him. Janine said, wouldn't you be sitting there, you got 3 kids by this man, and wouldn't you feel some kind of way? I said, yeah, because I'd be looking over at him like, when is our turn?
Right.
Funny how that works, ain't it? These are all my cousins on my dad's side of the family, bro. Like, this is crazy, bro. Like, cause my cousin who she actually stays in Nashville. And yeah, like, she went down there, she went to school down there, met a guy. They got married recently, got 2 kids. Like, everything Gucci down there. Like, everybody in my family seems to like this guy. I haven't even met him myself, for real. But I'm like, everybody seemed to like him. So I'm like, it's just funny, man, like how things work. And then my cousins up here, y'all got all these kids and ain't none of y'all married, but y'all over here mad at her because she down there. No, y'all ain't mad at her because she's down in Nashville. Y'all mad at her because, you know what I mean, as far as life goes, she has the full package. You know what I mean? Went to school, you know what I mean? She went to school, handled her business, met somebody, got married, had kids. You know what I mean? And everything over there looking pretty solid. Like, meanwhile, y'all over here, you know, doing what most women do in y'all situation. Like, that's what the real issue is. Yeah, y'all ain't mad at her because she down in Nashville. I'm like, Nashville, 5 hours away. Bro, we in Cincinnati. I'm in Cincinnati, y'all. Nashville, 5 hours. That's a 5-hour drive. Come on, man.
We got 3 kids. Why not Tara? And you ain't got to have no big wedding. You already got 3 children.
Right.
You be the groomsman. Put them on some little tucks and let them be your best man and groomsman. I'm just like, and I told Gwen, I said, it just makes us sad that these, that's one thing I had to give Radisha. She had Jamira, and that's it. She said, Mom, we're going to sit up and have a house full of kids. And she teaches Jamira just like her to work. Jamira seen that W-2. Jamila told me, I can't wait till this summer. I'm going to ask for extra hours. You know how much money I can make. I told Radisha, good, she just like her mama. She believe in having her own money, and I'm glad about it. Because Radisha don't put up with nothing. If you ain't in her corner, Block kept clowning, and she really cared for Block. But she said, Mom, one time I'm sitting there talking to him about, Block, we've been together a long time. You need to get up out of these streets, because he was working at the Duke Energy Center. She said, if that ain't enough for you, then find something else to do. She said, because I'm not going to be with somebody forever, and we never get married. And then she said he just kind of brushed it off. Well, now that she don't let him go, he picking up Jamira and calling her. One of her tires got messed up the other day. Didn't he take and buy her a tire? But she said, Mom, I don't care nothing about him buying a tire. She said, we're not going to be together. She said, he's not going to pick and choose how we be together. I said, you're absolutely right. That's your choice. You don't have to do that. If a man don't want to be with you, straighten his life up and marry you, then move on. I told her, I said, seriously, y'all knew Buddy Craig when he was working. When he was working hard. He was really a workaholic. I said, but when I first met Buddy Craig, he was unemployed. He didn't have a dime to his name, and I told him.
Now this is my dad that she talking about. They always, everybody else in my family call him Buddy Craig.
Yeah, you can't be with me, baby, without working. My mama gonna say something. my mama gonna say something. He got a job because he wanted to be with me. And I told people, I said, no, he wasn't CEO of nothing, but he worked his ass off all the years we worked together. Now, Jerome, I didn't never, ever work a part-time job until 2013 when you got in that trouble. Never, because I was going to work.
Damn, I ain't mean to stop it right there. But I kind of wanted to stop it right there because because one of the reasons why I've always been hesitant to record these conversations is because I know, you know what I mean, she's gonna spill some truth about myself, but this channel is about me being forthcoming. It's about me being honest, so that way people can learn from my mistakes, and at the same time I can learn. She's talking about, so in 2013, well, the end of 2012, actually, I remember it like it was yesterday, man. December 17th, 2012, I got arrested in Nashville, Tennessee, of all places. Was referring to my cousin from earlier. I got locked up for possession, and it was a really bad decision. Like, looking back, seeing the kind of person I am now, man, is like, I did it for all the wrong reasons, man, because for the most part, up until that point, I always kept the job. And I thought, like, well, maybe if I just do it on the side a little bit, you know, just to have a little extra money, you know, it wouldn't hurt. You know, just stay low key. I ain't gotta worry about getting caught up. But that lifestyle is kind of like a drug in itself, man, because before you know it, clientele is increasing, the money's coming in faster, and next thing you know, you between that side hustle and your job, you don't got enough time, you know what I mean, to make you missing out on money from your side hustle because of the 9 to 5. And it got to a point where it was like, it got to a point where I had to cut out the 9 to 5, man. It's like, it's looking back, it's scary and crazy to see how fast I grew over time. And decided to drive to Texas. I was on my way back. I had 14 pounds of weed in my trunk. I get stopped in Nashville, and the rest is history, man. But that was the day I got locked up. Did damn near a year in jail. You know what I mean? Because I could have got out sooner, but I would have been on papers, and I wasn't trying to do that. So I did my time. I think I got out of there in like 9 or 10 months, something like that. Came home and pretty much never looked back. And looking back, man, I did it for all the wrong reasons. I really did. You know, I mean, I thought it was just, you know, just a little side money, but in reality, man, I got tired of living check to check. I saw people around me seeing the kind of life they were living, doing the same thing, the kind of women they were attracting. I'm like, and I wanted that. I just had a moment. I had to stop. But yeah, let's continue.
My mama gonna say something. My mama gonna say something. He got a job because he wanted to be with me. And I told people, I said, no, he wasn't CEO of nothing, but he worked his ass off all the years we worked together. Now, Jerome, I didn't never, ever work a part-time job until 2013 when you got in that trouble. Never, because I was going to work at this department store. He told me no. He said, if anybody need a part-time job, he said, I'll get it. And he always did. He would work full-time and work a part-time job. So I tell people, yeah, I get mad at him and I get frustrated taking care of him, but I got to remember those years when he went from nothing to what we have now. So, no. And my thing with your dad was, I was 21, he was 29. And he said, you've been 8 years younger than me. He said, we went together off and on 3.5 years. He said, I knew that you weren't going to sit around and wait for me forever. You were going to move on. He said, even though I knew you loved me, he said, you just wasn't the type that was going to be like, I'm not going to be with you when I'm 30, 40 years old and we still in the same situation. And that's what I'm telling. And then I'm like, open up. You women need to open up your mouths and tell a man what you want. Stop playing these stupid ass games. Like Gwen was talking today, Landon got all these offers from these historical black colleges. She want to go away to school. I told Gwen, you know what? That's going to be the best thing for Landon. Because she'll get away from her family. She'll have to open up, because she want to be a criminal lawyer. Well, this will teach her to open up her mouth. And she is smart as a whip. Jerome, I heard her do a presentation on a case. She can talk, and talk very, very intelligently. But when she's around her people, she just kind of clams up. Well, I told her, going away and having to take care of yourself, she'll learn to speak up. Of course, Shamika don't want her to go. Shamika want her to stay right here. And she told Gwen, she said,
yeah, interesting. Yeah, she would want her to stay here. Yeah, that's my cousin's daughter, so yeah, technically she's my cousin too. But the woman she's referring to is the mother. And, you know, of course they're not together anymore. And of course you want her to stay here because you want her to be stuck in a rut like you instead of making something of herself and potentially having a better life. Like, who knows? Maybe she can turn out to be like my other cousin that's in Nashville and married. Who knows? I don't know. I'm like, I haven't seen Landon. I haven't seen her in a while, man. Because I'm like, I know she's like grown now. I think last time I saw her, she was probably not even 14. But yeah, just interesting, man. Oh, I think I got some more, guys. Hold on. I got some more. Definitely got some more. Let's see here.
because we just seen her last January. We went to her sister's funeral, and she was all hugged up with this nigga. And Gwen is like, where he at? I said, well, I ain't. She told me like she's single. But the thing about Tracy, remember when I told you years ago how Tracy had hooked up with a woman?
Nah, you ain't telling me that.
I didn't tell you that because Janine was the one that, Janine was like, I got something to tell you. And I said, what? She said, you know, Tracy Webster dating, and the woman was younger. She said, Tracy dating a woman? I said, Tracy Webster? She said, yeah. And so Janine told me who the girl was. I went on, you didn't see no pictures of her and Tracy on Tracy's page. But on the girl's page, oh, they was all hugged up and stuff. I said, come on now. And see, she stopped coming around us when she was with this girl. Because even Eleanor told me, I don't know what that's about. I said, I can see that maybe a man broke your heart, but I ain't hooking up with no woman. I said, because I ain't going to pretend I'm gay. Jerome, seriously? Either you gay or you're not. I'm not pretending. I'm like, I was really shocked. And the next thing we know, she was back with a man. Are you confused? You're too damn old to be confused. And that was some weird about where when she went and got pregnant by that white guy. She only got the one boy, but she got pregnant with him. I said, yeah, she is a little confused. I said, she don't know what she want to do.
I was gonna say, how old is Tracy now?
She's 50 or 51.
50 or 51. You want to know what's funny, man? Everybody used to make fun of me, man, because apparently this woman had a crush on me. I'm 36. This woman's 51. So you got to think, when she was my age, I was 21. Like, come on, man. Like, it's crazy, bro. But the fact that she's that age and even she don't seem like she got it figured out. I'm telling you, bro. Like, this isn't. And this woman is just a friend of the family, bro. Like you see where we've been starting, and it's just going further outside the circle, bro. It
and she been in the gym and stuff. She done tightened up. She's still thick, but she done tightened up and everything. But I'm like, seriously, girl, get on Facebook.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. She is thick.
I don't know why you old sisters, y'all tripping me out. Because Queen is like, well, what happened to the guy at the funeral? She was all hooked up with him. I said, well, you know how that is. I said, because even as old, and I consider them old, because I'm only, 15, 16 years older than them.
I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, y'all, man. Just intriguing, man. I'm definitely gonna try and do that more often, man. And like, she doesn't even know that I'm recording or anything, man, because I want those I'm gonna try to start doing that more often, man. I want those conversations to be as organic as possible. So I'm like, because like, people need to know, like, this is going on everywhere. Like, everywhere, man. Everywhere. Single motherhood, mate selecting. Like, this ain't just a bunch of talking points. Like, we're literally, me and my mom are literally having discussions about women in my family. Like, these are all my female cousins and nieces. And women that are friends of the family. Like, bro, like, my mom literally just discussed about about a good 4, 5, 6 different women between family and a friend of the family. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's not a game out here, man. I'm like, so, you know what I mean? Like, so to the people that do know me, that are subscribed to my channel, like, y'all follow me, social media, whatever, like, yo, when y'all be seeing me post certain stuff, like, yo, it's like homie from Manosphere Highlights say, how much proof do you need? I don't know. But we're gonna go ahead and end this here. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and all that good jazz. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Deuces.